Life on board. Why we choose the name Meerval for our ship. This time a personal story, caused by someone's question. How did you come up with the name Meerval for the ship? My father was an artist through and through. My mother was more of a middle-class woman. When she had a baby, it was complete for her. But my father loved the hippie era and enjoyed his life as an artist, with all the trimmings, that is. Well, you guessed it from my intro. The marriage failed. When you are 2 years old and your parents split up, you quickly no longer remember your father. When I got older, of course, I wanted to know who this man was. You want to know more about your own character traits. The problem was that I didn't know an address, date of birth, family situation, nothing. When my oldest daughter was 1 year old, I got a call from my mother. She had no idea that after all these years, I was still trying to find him. I just read in the newspaper in the obituary that your father is dead. He was 47 years old and died of cardiac arrest. I looked up the advertisement in the newspaper and called the contact person mentioned, but it was my only chance at that moment. Yes, good morning. You're talking to Gaike. I read my father's obituary and I wanted to ask you something about it. Is that possible? I think it was 5 minutes before she could say anything. Crying and staggering. This woman, his new wife, told me that he has always waited for me. The first question that came to my mind was, of course, why had he never visited me? His vision was to let her grow up on the good basis with some regularity. His life as an artist was not exactly regular. We can say a lot about that, but it was too late. I gave him a first and a last greeting at his funeral. His friends and his current girlfriend have told me an incredible amount about his life. And so I returned to the question, why did you choose the name Meerval, or in English catfish? My father had a passion for catfishes. His last work of art, which sold 1 month before he died, was a man with a catfish on his shoulders. We thought it was a nice idea to keep the Meerval catfish as the name of our ship. The catfish belongs in the water, and a little bit with us.